go. Hello. Hello. Welcome. Thanks, Sherry. You have sunshine, Deborah? Oh, I'm jealous. Not too jealous. We've had sunshine the last few days, but not today. Just hello from Pacific Northwest. Hello to you. Welcome to the live. Hi, Jenny. Looking forward to learning how to connect to my chakras. Wow. Okay. Carolina says, sparked and hopeful for return of the light a bit every day. Big energy shift for you. Yeah, my sister was commenting on that through a text earlier today. She and my brother both sometimes are challenged by the less light, a bit of seasonal disorder stuff, I think it's called. Yeah, so she's appreciating that we're having a little bit more light every day here. Sherry, thank you for asking. Hetty, it's nice to see you too. Yeah, Sherry, I'm feeling really good today. So, gosh, there's some great stuff going on in my life. So last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I had 3 whole days, well, sort of on Sunday too, of self-judgment free. They were just 100% self-judgment free days, which was amazing. I wasn't beating myself up or criticizing myself or comparing myself to anything or anybody. I was just being. And it was really beautiful. It created a spaciousness that I was holding in my heart. And I was just holding that space for some things that I've been focused on, some things, the topics that I've been mulling over and sometimes getting self-critical about. And there was just this relaxing of the spaciousness for holding what was and what is. And then Sunday morning I woke up and I was like, wow, like I'm seeing this one thing that I've been occasionally challenged on in my life over the last few years, and I was completely seeing it differently. Like new perspectives came to me just by having let go of the self-criticism and the self-judgment and just having this spaciousness to hold the topic. And it was beautiful. So I've been trying some new things this week with that one topic, and it's been feeling good. Awkward but good. And I'm also excited because this is the first week I'm adding a third live. So this coming Sunday, we're going to have a third ChakraTouch live. I'm going to be playing with the times a little bit. So this coming Sunday, what day is that? Today's the 7th here in North America. So I have my regular live on Fridays at 4:44, and my Wednesdays at 2:22, and those are all Eastern times. And then Sunday the 11th will be my first Sunday live. I think I'm trying 4:44 that day, but then the following Sunday we're trying 2:22. So I'm gonna see how it goes because I just think that Sunday could be a really sweet time. So like we have Friday to start the weekend and then Sunday to end the weekend. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to a group program that I'm putting together. What are you guys saying? Carolina, it's definitely shifting and you're so much happier. Yeah. You have SAD too. It's funny that that acronym spells sad. Yeah. Seasonal affective disorder. Hello, Magda. Welcome. Good to see you. Carolina, amazing. We have talked about imposter syndrome in our last session. So amazing not to self-judge. Yeah, it's just really I say this a lot in the lives, so I guess I'm gonna say it again because we all need the reminder, but like my mind is a great tool, but a horrible master. So when my mind is busy trying to solve my problems, it doesn't work. And I'm pretty unique in, I mean, I feel pretty unique a lot of times, but sometimes the recognizing my uniqueness from the heart is one thing, and recognizing my uniqueness or anyone's uniqueness really from the mind, it can be completely different. It could come with comparisons, it can come with judgments, it can come with qualifications and need for assurances, all sorts of crazy stuff. So yeah. Hey Sherry, I'm glad you like 444 too. I really love that number too. Oh, Deborah, I'm glad you like it. Very cool. Well then, is anyone new today? Hello, if you are. My name is Greg Phillips. I'm coming from Rochester, New York, which is on the western side of New York State. And I do something called ChakraTouch. So I'm an energy healer and a spiritual energy guide. And my gift is to tap into your chakras, and I actually just open myself up as a channel, and mostly to love. Sometimes my guides will talk to me, but what I do is I listen and I watch and I witness your energy, and it begins to show me shapes and images. It shows me the quality of its movement. I get a sense of the feelings that are around it. Sometimes colors and sounds, and then I begin to describe and reflect that back to you, and then I coach you, and together I guide you through whatever resolution the energy needs in that moment. It could be, healing a physical owie. It could be softening something heavy in the heart, or it could be, releasing and clearing, or shifting something nagging at your noggin, as I like to say. So I usually focus on those three things. So if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Who wants to have a reading slash session today? Energy readings. We're going to start the list. We'll do the list, and then we're going to do a meditation first, and then we'll spin the wheel. Magda wants on the list. Speak up, Hetty. Hello, my dear friend. So good to see you. Hi. Yes, please, says Dawn. Hello, Dawn. Sherry, yep, okay. Carolina. Now, we are watching out for our friend Michelle, who we didn't get to on Friday. So if she shows up, just so that everybody knows, she's got a special pass from the principal. She's got a special allowance. So I'm not gonna put her on the wheel, but I'm definitely gonna do a reading for her if she shows up, because we did wait, and it didn't work out at the end of Friday. I do too, Sherry. I know I wanna hold a space for her because of what was going on that day, and it not being able to come through for the reading. Yeah. She was mentioning having a disability, making it hard to type, which, I mean, I don't have a typing disability, and I have trouble typing, so I can only imagine how much more challenging it is there. All right. Anybody else for the list? I've got Magda, Hetty, Dawn, Sherry, and Carolina. Oh, I have to set the wheel up. All right. So we'll just start with 5 people. Okay. Well, that's cool. Increases the chances of you guys getting called on. I love that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Anyone else want to get on the list for a reading before I do the meditation? You can always add on after that. Add your name to the list. Add just. Okay. Yay. Just will be lucky number 6. Cool. Okay. And who had said earlier about connecting to their chakras? Jenny said that. Looking forward to learning how to connect to my chakras. Cool. Oh, Joan. Oh, Joanne. Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Joanne. Well, Deborah, you can follow your intuition. We can put you on the list, but if you're wanting to pass it on to somebody else, you have every right to do that. Jenny, did you want to have a reading? It's a really fun experience. You can ask a lot of the other people here. It's really, we hold a really beautiful space. Okay, why not? Why not, right? You might learn something, you might not. Yes, Deborah, I'm going to put you on too then. We are up to 9. One thing about my lives, it's a very loving space. I talk a lot about love and a lot about allowing and a lot about life. Talk about a lot of different stuff, but ChakraTouch in itself is its core essence is based on love, allowing, and presence, and it's I just love it. It's a gift I was given many years ago, and I'm really happy I get to share it with everybody here on Insight Timer. So let's get started with a lovely little starting meditation. So whether you're seated or lying down, either one is fine, or maybe you're up and walking or moving. You want to make sure that you'll have easy and open access to the front of your body. And this is just going to be a simple ChakraTouch stillness meditation. So I work with a couple different places. I do hand placements on the different chakras. And so we'll start with the belly. I'm going to stand really quickly and show you the placement if you're new to those. So this is my belly button, and I like to have my left thumb right there and the hands right below it, and then put your right hand on top of that. And you want to make sure that your arms are loose, relaxed, comfy, that your hands are soft, and holding your belly very lovingly. And just settle into wherever you're seated or laying down, and close your eyes. And just focus your mind's eye, on that spot where your hands are touching your belly. Feel the connection of your palms and your fingers as they touch that area of your body. Just allow yourself to breathe in whatever manner is comfortable and natural for you. When we drop into stillness in the lower chakras of the body, it increases our ability to ground ourselves to the earth, to feel our connection to the planet, to feel our connection to our very life force, our creativity, our passion, to sexuality and sensuality. And in the third chakra, stillness breeds a sense of faith and deepens our courage. And altogether, it allows us to listen to our body's needs and feelings. And it helps ground us in who we really are. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth at whatever pace you want. 1, 2, and 3. And gently and very lovingly bring your hands together up to the center of your chest. That's your heart chakra. Arms relaxed, hands soft, breathing relaxed and normal. And move your mind to the place where your hands are lovingly resting on your chest. And if you want, feel in even deeper into the center of your heart. Feel that connection to your heart space. In stillness, we increase our strength of our hearts, its ability to love both ourselves and other people, places, and things. And we increase our ability and our capacity to feel all of our feelings, wherever they are on the scale: good, bad, neutral, comfortable, uncomfortable. Stillness creates a spaciousness in our heart, which allows us to be present with what is more and more beautifully and more peacefully. Once again, we'll do 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. If you feel called to when you exhale, make it audible in whatever way you want. I find it to be very deepening. One, two, and 3. Slowly lift your hands from your heart and gently bring them to your forehead, your third eye. Make sure your arms are relaxed. And just feel the warmth of your hands and the skin on your forehead. Bring your mind to that place where your hands are touching the forehead and see if your mind's eye can reach in into your headspace as we invite stillness in the mind. Mm. Stillness in the mind has the beautiful effect of helping to bring clarity to our thinking. And it strengthens our ability to perceive that which we were not previously able to perceive. New ideas, new thoughts, new concepts. And stillness in the mind definitely assists us in dropping deeper and deeper into our hearts. It helps us with surrender and letting go of the ways in which we grasp, hold on, and attach to things with our mind. And 3 more deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Oh. 1, 2. Ah. And 3. Bring your hands together in front of your heart, palms facing each other in thanks, and either mentally or physically. Bow in love and thanks to the universe for these brief moments of stillness. And when you're ready, slowly open your eyes, coming back to the moment, back to the now. Welcome to anyone who joined while we were meditating. We're getting ready to do ChakraTouch readings. How was that, guys? I love that meditation. That's one of my favorites. I have 3 versions of that as tracks on my profile. Yeah, how'd that feel? Wonderful, Sherry says. Hetty says, great. So hood. Yes. So good, Carolina. Super Magda. Wonderful. Great, Jenny. Yes. It is very grounding and peaceful, Deborah. I agree. Yay. Very, very. If you ever need some stillness, please go check out my ChakraTouch deep stillness tracks. I've got a short version, a medium length version, and a longer version, depending on how much time you have. Hey, Joanne, good morning to you and beautiful community. Yes, it was very grounding. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. Yes, you are down under. You are our friends in the future. Awesome. All right. We're going to spin the wheel, my friends. What spin the wheel means is I'm using this lovely app that just has this beautiful little wheel. I put every number of people's names in, and it lets the universe pick who gets the next reading. It's really quite clever. It was a suggestion from a friend of mine. And the first winner, because it literally says we have a winner. Number 3, that would be Dawn, our friend Dawn. Hello. Hey, Gary, welcome. Nice to see you, buddy. Dawn, are you still here? So the way this works, if you've never had, yes, Dawn, you are still here. Wonderful. So if you've never done this before, I ask that you try to be as specific as possible with your question or intention. I don't do anything predictive in the readings because it's all based on where your energy currently is in the moment. If you're having trouble being specific or clear about a question, I offer 3 possible topics. You can say, I want to focus on the physical, the mental, or the emotional. They're all part of who we are spiritually and whatever is needing the most attention. So, Deborah or Dawn, do you have, okay, mental? Very good. Do you care to elaborate on that? Something you can tell us about that is on your mind, or as I like to say, nagging at your noggin? What's on your mind, my friend? The reason I ask or offer the assistance of the 3 different topics is because I work directly with the chakras. So it helps me to begin where to focus, and then we just take it from there. Biggest block. Well, we will find out. So, Dawn, if you're sitting, let's have your feet flat on the floor and we'll take a look at what's going on in your mind. You just have to relax, and anything that comes up, an insight, a feeling, either physical or emotional, sensations that you have, any thoughts that come in, feel free to share them in chat as we go. I will often check in and back with you to see if you're resonating with what comes up. Okay, so I'm getting an image. I'm trying to sense into the quality of the energy, but so the image I'm getting, Dawn, is I see a block. I literally see a block. So it's a huge cube, and there is a massive fist. Basically, if well, they can't see my book. There's a massive fist. If my head was the cube, there's a massive fist going boom, boom, boom. That is the quality of the energy that I am seeing. The cube has cube is not solid. It looks like it's solid, but it's the sides of the cube are sort of interesting. Sides of the cube. You're fighting something that isn't solid. The sides of the cube are kind of made up of shadow, like misty shadow or yeah, like misty shadow. Is there something in your life that you have been, what's the word that's coming through? Railing against? I don't know if you understand that word, the use of that word, railing against, as in like not entirely fighting, but maybe rebelling, something you're resisting that you've been thinking about. Hmm. This fist is very insistent on wanting to break through this cube. Hmm. I'm just gonna check around elsewhere. My son's 20-year illness, as Deborah says, constantly on my mind. We're always trying to find something to make him better. Okay. You have a sweet, energetic quality in your heart, Dawn. I'm just trying to see if anything comes through visually. It's so sweet. It's just a precious, soft, and very loving energy in your heart space. And some sadness there too. The energy in your heart is like you ever go out for a walk and it's not a hot day, but it's not cool. It's kind of like right in between. The temperature's just right, and it begins to rain, and it's not a heavy rain, and it just feels really soothing, to fall on your body. It's not the kind of rain that's gonna soak your clothes too quickly. It just feels so refreshing and nurturing just to feel the drops on your body. Have you ever had that, Dawn? You ever had that experience? Yeah, just I want you to place your hands right on your heart chakra for me, my friend, okay? And just really whether you're a visual person or whether you're a sensing person, use whichever qualities you need and just really tap into this sense of the beautiful, soft, precious, and sweet energy in your heart. It's like this rain, and it is just a beautiful, soft rain on a warm day. And I just want you to clear your mind and focus all of your mind's eye on that soft rain. You can picture yourself in it in your heart space if you want, or you can just imagine feeling it on your actual physical body and just be present with this rain. Beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, that's feeling good on my end. How's that feeling for you, Dawn? It's just such a soft, precious rain. It's comfortable, it's relaxing, it's something that you actually want to be in. It's the kind of rain that doesn't drive you to want to go inside again. You just want to stay in it and linger in it and let the drops fall gently on your hands and on your face, on your shoulders and top of your head. It's the kind of rain that you don't care whether you'd get soaked in because it really, really feels sweet and soothing. And let this fill the entirety of your chest, of your heart space. It's beautiful, it's sweet, and it's precious. And while you're there, extend your mind's eye up to your mind space as though you're reaching your hand up and extend it upward and invite the cube to come onto your hand. If it doesn't move, you can reach over towards it with your mind's eye, with your hand, and just gently pick it up, scoop it up, and slowly bring it down your body, through your head, through your neck, and into your chest. And just find a nice, comfortable spot to set it. See what size it is. You're going to rest it down next to you somewhere. I don't see that it is very big. It definitely doesn't overwhelm your hand. And just set it down beside you and observe it, witness it, watch it as this soothing, sweet, precious rain drops on it as well. The fists in your mind is still busy trying to punch through the cube, even though we've brought the cube down. So maybe it should come down as well. So once again, reach your mind's eye's hand up into your mind and offer a loving and inviting open palm for the fist to notice. And it gently hops on. It's still doing its punching motion. And just gently bring it down through your body to your heart space and find somewhere on the opposite side of you to place this fist down and let it rest in the soothing rain. I see the fist relaxing and going from bound up fingers to opening slowly, and then it turns over as though it's inviting the rain to fall on its palms. It actually wants to feel the rain. It wants to let go. It's surrendering its fight, and it is relaxing into the soothing rain. Yes. Beautiful. Are you with me on this, Dawn? Yeah, we're imagining that as well. I love that. The synchronicities when I do ChakraTouch just blow my mind. I love that. Okay. Well, let's see if you can guess where we're going next, because we've not paid much attention to that interesting cube made out of shadows. So turn your mind's eye back towards that cube of shadows, that block, And just watch and witness and be present with what is happening as the rain drops onto it. I have a feeling that it will shift and change. I feel like the gentle, soothing rain is washing away the cloudiness. And it's actually not cube-shaped. What's there, Dawn? What are you seeing as the rain gently soothes and washes away the cloudiness? And it's not a cube anymore. It's dissolving. Is the whole cube dissolving? What is it dissolving into? Is it turning into a puddle? Is it dissolving into a different shape? This is a beautiful journey. Mist. It's dissolving into mist. So just lovingly watch that mist. The beautiful thing about a mist is it has that soft quality as well, but it can easily be dispersed with just a blow of the wind. In this case, I'm feeling like the mist is very light. And the rain is dispersing it even further. Beautiful. Hello, Kiana, dear soul sister. Dawn, I want to say to you, in my life, spiritual worldview, whatever you want to call it, everybody who's come regularly knows that I talk a lot about a loving allowance. So I understand the challenge of dealing with health issues with your son. And I just really want to encourage you, as this mini reading did, that you can surrender. You have the capability of letting go, and as some circles say, letting go and letting God. In my world, the allowing is very, very powerful. It's part surrender, it's part letting go, it's part acceptance. But when you bring the eyes of love into the situation, and when you're just present with it, like we just were, just present with watching the fist doing its punching motion, and present with the dark cube, and present with the rain, I believe that it opens our hearts so that we can see more clearly that everything is actually exactly as it should be in the moment. We may really want it to be different, but as I had that experience last week, until I was judgment free for a few days, I couldn't see a new perspective around this particular concern that I've been having in my life. And when I was spacious in my heart with it, just letting what was and what is just be, then new ideas came to me, and I was able to try something different, which so far this week has been bringing me a lot of relief and actually a lot of peace and joy. So yeah, it's like, what else is coming through? All right, I'm being told to remind us all that we have the power of choice of how we want to look at something, right? So we can look at your son. Hi, Susan, welcome. We can look at your son and say, you know, we want him to be better, but in that topic, even just in that quick phrase, we're implying that he's not okay, right? That there's, right? So it's what is this? By allowing what is, and by becoming mentally and emotionally okay with what is, it opens us up to being able to see what could be possible, right? And that is the beauty of allowing. Like, it's much deeper than acceptance. I don't know if this is resonating with you, Dawn, or making any sense. I guess at the bottom line is just seeing your son. I know you probably do this already, but just seeing his beauty, seeing what a being of love he already is. Yes, he has illnesses, but they're part of him. They're part of making him who he is today and who he'll become, down the road. All of our challenges and our difficulties in life help as part of our becoming who we are today. Yes, if I stop fighting it, Dawn says, I can raise my energy instead of having it so low on a regular basis. Yeah, yeah, you're getting what I'm saying. I love that. Yeah. Just allow it to be, my friend. Allow it to be in its own time and space, right? It has its own pace. This journey that he's on is unfolding, 1 minute at a time, 1 day at a time. And your mind, it's okay. And even when you're fighting it, Don, it's okay. Like, it's so important to just allow even that when it comes up. Oh, I feel angry about this new news, maybe about, from the doctors, or I'm so frustrated about. Even make that okay in your mind. It's that spaciousness in our heart, my friend, that we're wanting to hold. And that is where that soft, soothing rain is. And you have that. It was your love in your heart that I used to help dissolve that cube. So, which is awesome. Beautiful journey. All right, Don, thank you so much. You were most welcome. I love that. I love going on journeys with people like this. Susan, would you like to get on the list, my friend? Absolutely. It is not an order list, it is a random list. So we'll see what the wheel says. Does anyone else wish to get on the list before I spin the wheel again? Kiana, my dear. Yes, indeed. Kiana is lucky number 11. Love replicating numbers. As you can see by the times that I start. Marcy, you want to get? Hello, Marcy. Nice to see you. 11 is your number? Fantastic. Love that. All right, spinning the wheel. Dawn, what a beautiful journey. Thank you for your vulnerability and your willingness to be present with us. Okay, lucky number 2. Hetty, that's you, my friend. Hello. Woohoo. What's that emote? Oh, yep. Celebration. All right, what's your question, comment, intention? What are you wanting to take a journey with today? I don't know if we'll see butterflies or lions. Yeah. What is your topic, my friend? Hmm. Hmm. Nothing specific. All right. Because I know you've done this before. You can either pick a chakra, my friend, or pick physical, mental, or emotional. Close your eyes. I know you're wanting to grow your intuition, so let's do this. Close your eyes, rest your hands on your heart chakra, and just feel in to your body and to your heart, and just see what comes up as raising its hand that has sort of a ooh, 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 pick me kind of feeling to it. Third chakra. Okay. Place your hands there. Do you remember where it is? Solar plexus, just above the belly button. Oh, sixth chakra. Okay. That's the third eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Place your hands on your forehead. Yes. Okay. Hmm. 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 Don't know why, but I'm keep being pulled to your crown chakra. There's an enormous amount of light that is wanting to come through. It's beautiful. It's bright, brilliant gold or yellow. Hmm. See if you can tap into that for a moment. There's so much light that's wanting to stream into you from the divine. Wow, it's amazing to feel. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's. Mm-hmm. Place your hands on the top of your head, Hetty. Remember to keep your arms nice and relaxed, hands gentle and soft. And just picture this amazing, brilliant, it's so shiny and bright and it's a potent light. It doesn't hurt your eyes, but it's just really bright. And picture it shining down from above, right onto your crown. Hmm. Let me know if you're there. And just with your mind's eye, picture an opening in the top of your head. And with your mind, slowly open it wider and wider. Mm-hmm. And let all that light stream into your head. Mm. It's lighting up your mind. It's almost like it's lightning. I saw some lightning in your third eye area, but it's like this is powerful stuff. This is really wanting to come in and like sparking open your third eye. Hmm. Wow. What are you feeling? What are you seeing or sensing? Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I'm seeing it spark like lightning in your mind, and it's getting brighter and brighter. So, stay with the light, let it fill your mind, Hetty. And I want you to, how do I say this? I'm just getting this message that your mind, your ability to perceive is far greater than you're allowing it to be. So just really want you to relax into feeling the light fill your mind and let it not only fill your mind, but fill your whole body. Just watch in whatever way it moves, beginning with the mind. Let it fill your whole body from the mind downward. It could be moving like butter or molasses, or it could be bright light. To me, it's bright light. It's very bright, and it's just slowly going down and illuminating all the different parts of your body as it goes down to your chin and into your neck. and then down through the neck into the shoulders, and everything is just lightening and lightening. Gold light. Yeah, I mean, that's the way I'm seeing it. It's very bright and it has sparkles, like little star sparkles, golden, and they flash as the light streams down through your body. It's really quite amazing. And just let all of this divine love and divine light flow into and fill your body, my friend. Breathe it in, relax, let it fill you. Good, beautiful. Yeah. Yep. Let it stream down into your solar plexus and down into your belly until it reaches your root chakra and begins to fill your legs. This is so beautiful, my friends. We really are just physical representations of love and light. Like, this is so powerful to just witness and see Hetty. She is a being of light. We're all beings of light and love. We are so much more than our physical presences. Hetty, I'm really feeling, I mean, since we know each other a bit, I'm really feeling that this is a call to allow the divine to infuse you, allow the light and the love to raise your vibration, to fill you, so it raises your vibration and then helps you expand outward. I feel like there's ways of perceiving that you haven't even tapped into. And the way to do that is by letting in the light, the letting in the golden light and letting in the love. And I feel like your power of perception, which is really kind of a combination of heart and mind working in conjunction, but that your power of perception could reach even like beyond what you're seeing, right? Beyond what you have immediately around you. That's what I was going to say. Yeah. Like that it really, I mean, it could reach. Yeah. Mm, yeah. So beautiful. I have a feeling that, let's see. Yeah. Okay. So my guides are giving me thumbs up on this idea. So I think this is possibly a practice you could do regularly if it resonates with you. Obviously, everything that I say and suggest, I'm not attached to as an answer or solution. I'm not here to fix people or make things, I'm just here to guide. So, but this, I can see that if you were to embrace this as a practice, and I don't necessarily mean like, what is this coming? Not like a daily meditation, although that is an option, but more like something that you, well, kind of like how we use the love bomb, right? But different. Like, come on, words. Words are hard sometimes, right, people? Um, like a way to remind yourself to like if you're in the middle of something, like if you're getting stressed, or if you're worried, or if you're feeling physically off, or if you're feeling down, to like do it to do this as a practice to them, fill your body with the light, the golden and silver light and love, and therefore raising your vibration so that your perceptions can open. Does that make sense? That's just what came through. Hmm. That was beautiful. Yeah, makes sense. All right, halos. There's something here, Hetty, and I I feel like you're on the brink of a amazingly huge, awesome like shift or expansion. And I know you've been having a number of those in the last month or two. So yeah, like there's something really powerful. If you let the light and the love in, there's some expanding or shifting. Yeah, I can't pinpoint it, but like I feel the potential of that in the brightness and the power of this light. And I love this view. Super awesome. Are we complete, my friend? You're welcome. Nice. All right. Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. All right, we are gonna spin again. Gary, meanwhile, how you feeling, buddy? Been thinking about you. Sending you a lot of love as always. Oh my God. Kiana has been waiting for this moment for several lives. Kiana, you're next. Congratulations. The universe has picked you, my friend. Yay, right? Awesome. What is your question, comment, intention, topic, focus? How can I be of assistance to you? Yay, Kiana. I told you 11 was my number. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you. I love that. While Kiana is typing, I just want to say that thank you for being here. If you're enjoying this session and you're interested in more, I'm doing 3 lives a week starting this weekend. So please do follow me on Insight Timer. That's how you get notified. Make sure you go up to the little triple dots there. I think you have to sometimes turn on notifications from teacher to see those. But yeah, follow me on Insight Timer. At the bottom of my profile, we have our wonderful, beautiful little Circle of Love group. You are welcome to join us there. I share insights throughout the week and people comment on those, or they share their insights or whatnot. It's forming into a nice little sweet place to be. And then if you're curious about connecting to me outside of Insight Timer, on the About section of my profile, I have my link tree. And that links to my socials, my YouTube channel, where I upload all my lives. So just so you know, this is being recorded. So if you're coming in after the meditation or something, you can watch it on my YouTube. Don't stress, it's all cool. But I've got other stuff on there as well. My socials, Facebook, Instagram, what else? I don't remember. And yeah, so check that out if you want to. So Kiana, Greg, it's related to what we were talking about in our chat with your ex. Yes, okay. Gary, I'm glad you're not feeling so bad. Yeah. Kiana, do you want to offer a little bit more clarification there on how it's related to that? How is it? I know you have the level of awareness for this question. How is it manifesting today? Are you taking the right approach with him? Well, knowing you a little bit, my dear, I think you know the answer to that already, but we can certainly look. Do you want to pick where is it manifesting in your body? Where are you feeling this question? Let's put it that way. Where are you feeling this question in your body? Is it a heart question? Today it feels okay. I'm going slow, but also detaching from outcomes. Yeah, as I would thought you would. Yeah. So yeah, where does this question living? Just close your eyes for a second, my friend, and just sense into your body, into your chakras if you can, or just anywhere in your body. Where is this question about the approach sitting? Is this in your mind, in your heart? Is it in your throat? Is it in your belly? Can I feel in? I've been feeling it in my heart lately. Wonderful. Okay. So place your hands, left hand first, and then the right hand on your heart chakra, Kiana. And just let's feel into this quality here together. Hmm. 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 Heart and sacral sometimes. Okay. Check. Hmm. 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 So let's see. Not fully clear on this yet. I'm getting 2 different energies in the heart. So I'm waiting to see if there's more, but I'm getting this energy in your heart that is doing a very gentle loop-de-loop. Do you know what that is? Like where it'll arc and then make a loop and then cross over itself, and then it just keeps looping as it moves forward. Yeah, okay. So this energy is doing sort of a loop-de-loop. It's not chaotic, although you could say it doesn't. It's it's not chaotic. It's almost like it knows what it's doing, but it's also sort of light. It has a nice lighthearted quality to it, but it also feels a little directionless, which is neither good nor bad. But it's got this loop-de-loop. And then the other energy, and I don't know how these combine yet. The other energy is the like a kite. And at first I thought, is the kite doing loop-de-loops? Because that would mean there's a lot of wind if you've ever flown a kite. And when they do, well, yeah, not necessarily a lot of wind. Actually, maybe it is a kite. Yes. Okay. Now that's coming through more clearly. So imagine that it's a kite, you're holding the string, and it's doing loop-de-loops in the air. And wow, it is actually really graceful. You're not moving the string. It's just getting caught. Yeah, it's just getting caught in the wind and doing loop-de-loops. And you're just holding on to the string. It's almost like, what else is here? There's a lot here. This is cool. You've got different aspects going on. So you have the aspect of holding onto the string. You're not controlling the loop-de-loop, but you are holding onto the string. If you were to let the string go, the kite would probably loop-de-loop its way off into the distance, right? Or what else do kites like to do? Crash to the ground or get stuck in a tree or what do you call them? A telephone pole or something like that, right? So I just want to sit right now with hmm, just sit with being the witness and the observer of this. And what I'm seeing is I'm not seeing your whole body, Kiana. I'm just seeing your hand. I don't know why this is significant, but just visualize, if you're visual or sense, it's just your hand there holding the string, and really be an observer of your hand and very slowly move your mind's eye along your hand and then up the string all the way up to the kite, and just really take in the movement of the kite. What's the colors on the kite? Is there a pattern or a beautiful picture or design? Are the are the cross pieces of the kite made out of wood or metal? What kind of wood or metal? What are the colors and the qualities of that material? And then the tail of the kite. It's a beautiful ribbon, but like, what's its color? What's its texture? How is it shaped and tied on? And just really watch as this kite is doing these beautiful, graceful loops in the sky. There's a lighthearted energy to this. There is a little bit of letting go and surrender. You're not in control of the motion, but you are holding on to the line. 4 different colors. What are you seeing? A rainbow kite of 4 different colors. I love that. Amanda, yeah, I'll put you on the list, and then I do a random wheel thing, and the universe picks people, but I'd be happy to add you to the list after this. Remind me when we're done here with Kiana's reading. Um, Ribbon in the Sky is coming into mind, the song by Stevie Wonder. Okay, I don't know if I know that song, but think that song and feel it if you can. Okay, I just had something come through. So wow, this is fascinating. All right, I love this view. So in this moment, we're holding the kite, Kiana. You're watching yourself holding the kite. You're observing the kite. You're seeing the beautiful rainbow colors. There's a ribbon in the sky for a love is how it goes. Okay, very cool. So you're holding the line, and this is where all the energy seems to be focusing on. So the kite is this energy of lighthearted, wee, kind of not like sort of letting go, but not, but also a little bit like, I mean, the kite is just really present with itself in the wind. It's really enjoying itself. But you know that if you let this go, you have a choice, is what's coming through to me. You have a choice of to continue to hold that string or to let it go and see where the kite ends up, right? And neither one is good or bad, neither one is right or wrong, but it does feel there is an energy for me culminating in this picture, in this scene of a decision of some sort. Does that relate? It just is. Yeah, it just is. Absolutely. So, I mean, again, when I say a decision, right? Let's be objective observers of all the possible decisions in the scenario of one standing there holding a kite. What are the choices? You could continue to stay and hold the kite and observe this beautiful, you know, carefree. That's what I was looking for. The kite is carefree at the moment. You're holding the line, which is sort of keeping it, you can let it fly with grace and freedom, letting the universe decide what happens to the kite, right? We don't know the kite's destiny. We just know that in this moment, you're holding the string and it's doing carefree loop-de-loops in the sky, very gracefully, I might add, very, very gracefully. So it's really beautiful to watch. You could reel the string in, right? That's an option. You could move around with your hand to see what other motion of the kite is possible. You could move around gently, right? You could jerk your hand around and see what happens. Like, you so many different choices. You have so many different options. And I just went all blurry. So what I'm really getting, Kiana, yeah, you could see what other direction it flows. The whole point of this, though, isn't in the decision. Wow, this is amazing. The whole point isn't in the decision, but the whole point is about being present in the moment and knowing that you've got all these options. And then being the observer for all these options and actually maybe even relishing in them, like having fun thinking about them rather than stressing about them. Hello, Carlos. Welcome to you. Do you get what I'm saying, Kiana? Like the juiciness of having options, right? Of having the ability to decide, right? It's amazing. It's empowering, right? It's thought expanding, right? Here I'm holding this kite string and I could just sit here and let the kite do its graceful loop-de-loops in this carefree way. The carefree could be good, bad, indifferent. It doesn't matter. It just is. It's what it's doing. And I have all these options. Reel in the string. You could let the string out some more. We didn't even think of that, right? Let the string out. That could change the pattern and the motion of the kite as well. So here you are, full potential, like of so many different things, and just enjoy all that. Just really, it's how you've been feeling. Fantastic. I figured you already knew what was going on for you. Yeah, this is beautiful. That's great. So there's no need to make any of these decisions. It is 100% legitimate to decide not to decide. Deciding not to decide is still a decision, right? So when we're deciding to stay with what is, which, I mean, I talk about presence and allowing all the time. It's beautiful to just be with what is, right? But here's all these other ones, and they're juicy and they're exciting and they're full of potential and possibility and full of unknown outcomes. Staying present of the here and now. Absolutely. One day at a time, let it flow. The universe will guide me either way it goes. Yes, Kiana. I like that. That actually rhymes. Do you realize that rhymes? Yeah. Good. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your vulnerability and asking a question. Amanda, I'm going to add you to the list. So the way that I work, where's your, yeah, I'm going to add Amanda to the list. So the way that I work is I do these individual readings with folks and I tap into their chakras and the energy that it's at play in their body at the time being, also in their heart and in their mind. And a lot of times it can relate to other people. So I'm guessing that a number of other people here were like, oh, I needed to hear that about decision making. Because I mean, we're human, right? We have life. There's decisions to make, and we have the power of how we wish to approach that. Yeah. Aw, I'm glad, Kiana. So nice to have you have a reading. All right. So Amanda, I added you to the list there. Yes, very cool. All righty. Does anyone else want to get on the list before I spin the wheel? Hi, Violet. Good to see you. Yay. Violet's headache is gone. How was your live today? I popped in and saw you and Jude, and I was unable to stay because I had to meditate and do things. I had things to do. But how did your live go today, Violet? It was amazing. Thank you. She says very healing. I love that for you. And you were both wearing purple or violet. I thought that was so cute. Awesome synergy there. All righty. I'm going to spin the wheel. Let's see who's next. Let's see. We're almost an hour and 15 in, so this might be our last peak person. Oh, you lost your pup last night? Oh, yeah. I bet you could really have used that session. Yeah, very cool. Okay. Well, lucky number 13, that is our winner. And Amanda, you must really have a strong intention because the universe picked you. Congratulations. How unexpected. So Amanda, I'm not sure if you were here earlier, but basically the way this works is if you've got a question or an intention or a topic that you want me to focus on, if you don't, you can pick a chakra or pick either physical, mental, and emotional, and then we'll drill down from there. But go ahead and type whatever question, comment, or intention you have. Yeah, Violet, I hope your heart's doing okay. Ooh, jaw, a little tightness in the jaw today. Maybe mental. Okay, you feel comfortable clarifying a little bit more? What's the story that your mind is telling right now? I don't know where that came from and whether that's relevant or not. Yeah, I agree, Violet. This community is amazing. Well said, Amanda. I can feel that. She says, trouble with my existence, what to do with my life. Much anxiety. Okay. Okay, my dear. Let us see. Let us see. Hmm. Hmm. Are you seated, Amanda? If so, just separate your legs and put your feet flat on the floor. And I'm going to have you bring your left hand to the center of your chest, okay, like this. And then just lay your right hand over it. And I'm going to invite everybody in to support Amanda here. We all understand how anxiety feels. I don't think I've ever met a single person in my whole life who hasn't had an anxious moment or more than one. And so as you come in to support Amanda, I invite you to place your hands on your heart chakra as well. And if you're feeling loving in this moment, just tap into that love in your heart. You do not have to share it with her, just holding that space since we are all already connected. Hold that space of love for her is sufficient. You can share it if you feel so called to. If you're also feeling anxious, do this, place your hands on the heart and just follow along as we support and work with Amanda. Okay. All right, Amanda. Just relax into your body, into your chair, wherever you're seated, standing, whatever you're doing, and just focus on how your hands feel there. placed on your chest, lovingly holding space in your heart. There is a soft flowing wind in your heart. Your heart is very tender. You have a very tender energy to your heart. It's soft. There's a sweetness to it. It's like a soft wind on a beautiful fall day. And there is a very fast moving energy in your mind. It's zipping around. That's like, that's kind of the motion, the sound of the motion. Zoom, 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 zoom. It's chaotic in a way, but it is very, it's not a chaotic, it's a semi-chaotic pattern. What kind of pattern is this? It's zipping, it's zigzagging. Do you know what a zigzag is? Like I'm trying to describe it as best I can here. It is zigzagging in your mind. So it's chaotic in that it is zigging and zagging back and forth, and that it doesn't have a specific direction, but it's not chaotic. So it's both chaotic and focused. That's the feeling I'm getting. And by focused, what I'm saying is if you could picture the zigzagging in your mind. So just take a moment to move your mind's eye up to your third eye and feel into how your mind is working right now. And just picture this minute but compact ball of energy zigging around back and forth. You can look at my hand motion if you want in the live, zigging back and forth, zigzag, zigzag. And it is both chaotic and focused. So the chaotic part is that it doesn't have a set pattern. It's not repeating in any way. It's just chaotically zigging and zagging around. But the focused part is that the energy it has is very specific. As it's going along the line, it is very focused on the next point, and then it is randomly zigging off in a different direction. And let me know if you can feel or sense that. This might be how your mind is currently functioning today. It's often the case when we see these kind of energy. It does have a pinball quality, Susan, but it also has the it's also very directed. So it's fascinating because this energy knows exactly what it's doing. That's the other thing. It knows that it is not doing any patterned movement, but the minute it bounces off of the one zig, it is heading directly for the next point. So there's no potential for it to stray from its path until it bounces. Yeah, my mind is very fast and it's easy to focus for you. Okay. It's like using it's kind of like using the bumpers, but even sharper. Like pinball has a tendency to, because of the angle of the pinball, the gravity can pull the ball and move. There's no gravity in this movement in Amanda's mind right now. It is all dead set onto the next spot, but then bouncing off chaotically and going in a random direction. So Amanda, you're with that. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay. So I want you to just it's a funny way to say this, Amanda, but hopefully this will make sense to you. So I just want you to mentally pull up a chair and sit down to watch your mind, okay? And we're just going to watch. We're just here as observers. We're witnessing. This is an important part of allowing, is just this witness what is. And I want you to look at the quality of all this movement, okay? Look at the color of it. Look at to see if the lines have any certain quality as they move. Look to see how the energy, what it's like at the moment that it bounces, when it zigs and when it zags, and just check and see if there's anything noticeable, anything interesting, anything beautiful, or anything worth remarking on. And let me know what you're seeing. And just pull up that chair mentally and watch as this energy zigzags around, just in complete allowing. This is what's going on right now in your mind. To me, the minute it bounces, it lets off this beautiful spark of light. It's very, very fast, almost unrecognizable. And as it's traveling along its lines with this focus and intention, it's very it's like when you take a pen, many colors. Ooh, do tell the colors while I describe this. Go ahead and mention them in chat. It's like the line that it's traveling has already, it's very thin ahead of it, like and then as it's traveling it, it's filling it in with brightness. It's not a massive, but it's like what you do when you're doing those puzzles where you're taking a thick marker and you're drawing and you're tracing on the line and it's just making a thicker line with the marker. That's kind of the what I'm seeing. It's really quite fascinating. What are the colors you're seeing? Hmm. You have a fascinating mind. I'm gonna go back to your heart while you do that. Rainbow colors, strong colors. Yeah, it's very strong. It's very bright. Hmm. This is your mind in the moment, my friend. Now, come out of the observer mode a little bit, and what reaction are you having to watching this? Are you wanting this to be different? Are you wanting to change it? Are you wanting to control it? Are you wanting to understand it? Are you wanting to turn away from it? And what kind of what is your sort of like knee-jerk reaction to seeing it all? It's probably different now that we've pulled up a chair and been the observers. Hmm. I've got an idea that I want to explore, but I want to see where you're at first with your reaction to all this. You feel confused about it. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I can see that. I can sense that. It's the dichotomy between the focused and the chaotic energy. Yes. Okay. And a bit sad. Okay. Interesting. Is there more there about the sad? Can you tell me more about that? Or, what is there anything coming through? I do sense a little sadness in the heart. Let's drop back down into your heart, Amanda, and place your hands. If your hands are still there, great. And hmm, there's a wind, a soft, gentle, but also a slightly sad wind blowing in your heart. But you just feel very lost in a way. Yeah, okay, got it. So just move your mind's eye back into your heart space, my friend, and just tap into, picture, sense, or feel this wind blowing. It just sort of is blowing back and forth. It's very gentle. It's very soothing. It's like when you're out on a beautiful fall day, the temperature's just right. You might need to wear a jacket. The leaves are turning colors, and the wind is just gently blowing around the leaves on the ground or down from the trees. And just bask in this beautiful scene with all the different fall colors. I don't know if you have fall in Sweden, but we do here in Rochester, New York. And allow this wind to just blow. Maybe it swirls a little bit in your heart. And as it just blows back and forth and wisps around you, allow it to travel up from your heart into your neck. Let it just gently blowing back and forth, and have it continue to just rise gently up through your mouth, your jaw, up past your nose, your eyes, and up into your forehead. And let it just swirl around. And watch as it swirls. It's just blowing back and forth, sort of just gentle. And as it swirls, it's there with that zigzaggy energy. And they're sort of meeting together. They're being present with each other. And the zigzag is awfully focused. It doesn't notice this wind at first, but just let the wind sort of blow in your mind. You're not trying to do anything. You're just watching and observing as we see what effect this wind from your heart has on the zigzag. And for me, I'm feeling like the ziggy energy is getting a little softer. It's slowing down. It's feeling the soothing quality from the wind. Every once in a while, as it's moving along its determined path, it does this little twirl in the air, and it loses its directness, and then it returns to the line. And then as it's beginning to reach its zigzag point, the bounce point, it softens a little bit. Instead of a sharp V that it's zigging, it just sort of gently bounces in a curve. Let the wind continue to blow and see how the mind softens just a little bit. That zigzagging energy softens just a little bit. And you begin to see a quality of light. It's slowed down enough now that you can see the point, the leading point of this energy. It's filled with the rainbow colors. It's almost like how a prism splits the light into all the different colors, and you can see all of it in that ball of energy. And just allow that ball of energy to become your focus. And just enjoy the view of all the different rainbow colors. Mm. Mm. And now I'm seeing that ball of rainbow colors just sort of swirling in the wind. It got caught in the wind, and it's just sitting there like suspended in the wind. It's relaxing, and it's letting go of its way of doing things. It's just letting the wind inform it, gentle and soft, easing the mind, easing the heart. It still contains all of its rainbow colors. It's full with this multicolored sense of potential. Amanda, you're not stuck, my friend. I know you feel lost, and I know it might feel discouraging and despairing, but this energy is showing that within you, is a wealth of possibility, a wealth of options, just like we saw with Kiana's kite string. But the rainbows are just there, and we're not, as it's being suspended by the wind and as it's swirling around, the real message I'm getting is let go and let it be. Like, we can't see the rainbow colors, right, until we become observers of this. And you know, we can work with our mind as the master, sort of pushing and plotting this along, directing it, or we can use it as a tool, right? And the best use of it as a tool is if we let the divine and source and our heart really inform us, right? And so we took the heart energy from the heart and we brought that wind up, and we're seeing the ball of rainbow beautiful colors, right? Are you there with that, Amanda? Let me see if you're there with that or not. But yeah, the real message I'm getting is this may be a difficult moment because driving the mind too hard, maybe. But if you can just soften and let it go, you can see that this moment is full of potential. Yeah, okay. So it's almost like the message, the part of the message I'm getting is forget about the pattern of how that ball is moving and just focus on the quality of that ball, the beautiful rainbow colors. It has this shininess. It's bright like the sun, and it's small. It's condensed, right? But it's there, and you have the option, you have the power, but just by observing to watch and let this unfold. You can watch with your heart, my friend, and just be the observer and watch how this energy unfolds. We don't really have time to do that now. But when you're getting anxious, you can come back to this ball. Forget about the zigzag, forget about the swirling. Just be present with the rainbow ball of energy and hold a loving heart for it. Allow it to be in its own time and place, and just watch and see if it unfolds. One day it might unfold into a butterfly. One day it might turn into a cube. One day it might dissolve into a puddle of rainbow colors. There's so many possibilities at this moment. And your job right now, it's not really a job, but the calling right now is to be completely present with it to the best of your ability. Does that make sense? Are you, how are you feeling? Hmm. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful ball of energy to see. It's so nice to witness. Thank you for sharing that. Let me know how you're feeling. Susan says, I love that you said there's no gravity, like the possibilities are limitless, but not random. You feel a bit calmer. You can see a diamond. Look at that. You're seeing a diamond in the rough. No coincidence. Yeah. The colors I'm reflecting are more still. A diamond. Yeah. I mean, wow. I love this, Amanda, because what are we as beings, as spiritual seekers, if not diamonds in the rough, right? With multifacets that reflect the light and hold the light, right? And the beauty and the way that we shine. We may not feel it all the time. Sometimes our diamond's luster can be quite dull or dim. That's life. That's us being humans on the spiritual journey, right? You saw a sapphire, Joanne. That's pretty cool. Yeah. I have a feeling that this ball is there to show you, like I said, all, not just all the possibilities, but possibly the path for yourself. And believe me when I say, I've been through the journey of what am I doing with my life? I've spent the last 12 years plus feeling that way until I started to explore this gift of ChakraTouch, this unique thing that I've been given and that I've accepted and that I've now begun to offer in the last few months here on Insight Timer. And for me, it was a long, sometimes arduous and painful path getting to the point of clarity. However, what's so important is our mind. This was my experience. My mind would regularly latch on to wanting to know something about the future, right? Wanting a guarantee, wanting an assurance, wanting to know for sure X, Y, and Z was going to be a certain way, right? But my serenity was so messed up by that anxiety, panic, discomfort emotionally throughout the day, too much worry, anger at myself, self-judgment, all that. What was really beautiful was just being still and being in the moment, just being in each day and allowing the journey to unfold on its own instead of trying to let the mind direct it. The heart knows so much more than we do. It knows the whole book of our lives, whereas the mind simply knows the chapter or even just the page that we're currently on, and it can't see past that. And as Gary has often said in the past, I've offered this idea, just place your hands on your heart or tap them when you're getting anxious. Tap your heart space and just say, heart, teach my mind. I like I like laying my hands on it, but if you're an active kind of person, tapping might be helpful. Just do either one and say, heart, teach my mind, and repeat that to yourself or out loud whenever you're anxious, and just let your heart speak to you the way that it has today, the way that wind in your heart helped ease the mind and show us that beautiful rainbow colored diamond. Oh, Susan, I'm glad it was helpful for you too. I hope you're seeing that message, Amanda. She says, thank you for allowing us to join this journey of vulnerability. It was helpful for me too. Yeah. You guys are all diamonds. We're all diamonds. We are all diamonds. And the beautiful thing about it is diamonds are amazing. They're multifaceted. Yay, Kiana's celebrating the diamonds. Yeah. And Dawn, your friend is a diamond too, a multifaceted diamond of rainbow colors. Absolutely. Yeah, your number was 13. Yeah. Why? Is that significant for you, Amanda? I love you guys. This is such a great space. It is? Well, there you go. The universe is speaking to you through all of us. I love that for you. Wow. Yeah. That's your lucky number. So cool. All right, my friends, we're going to wrap up with our loving meditation. We're going to do our circle of love. You're welcome, Amanda. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your vulnerability. I know it takes courage to say, hello, this is where I'm at. I would love some help. I know that, but you did it, my dear. You all did it. Everybody who showed up today, even if you didn't have a question, even if you're just sitting here and absorbing and taking it all in, you had the self-courage today and the self-love to come in and be in alive that supports you to be here. And I hope that you felt the love today. So everybody get into a relaxed, comfortable position. Thank you, Hetty, for the beautiful white hearts. Love you so much. Yeah, so drop in, close your eyes, place your left hand on your heart chakra, and then your right hand on top. And with your mind's eye, move your mind deep into your heart space. Picture your heart in whatever way you wish to picture it. It could be a heart-shaped diamond. It could be a 3D or 2D emoji. It could be your actual physical heart. Whatever it is, reach your hands mentally deep into your heart space and gently and tenderly pick up your heart with your hands and cradle it in your hands. And watch as this beautiful heart of yours fills with the love that surrounds you. It's glowing, bright, beautiful, whatever color you're seeing. And let your heart and your whole chest fill with this love. Watch what color it is, how bright and vibrant the light of it is. And just breathe it in gently and naturally. So much love available to you just from inside, but also surrounding you. And as you fill your heart with this love, reach your right hand forward. Keep your left hand on your heart. Reach your right hand forward, palm facing forward, and visually, mentally, sense-wise, place it on the back of someone else's heart here in our beautiful life today. Back of the heart gets so little attention in our waking lives. And you can share your love with that person, or you can just keep it in your heart and just picture in your mind's eye as each one of us is connecting in a large energetic circle of love. Left hand on our hearts and right hand on the back of someone else's heart. We have 100 people here, lovingly placing our hands on each other's back, forming a vast circle of love. Mm. My friends, thank you so much for being here today. I love having you here. I love doing these lives. It's totally my jam. Appreciate everybody's vulnerability and willingness to share, and just really everyone's presence. I invite you to follow me on Insight Timer if you want to be notified about my future lives. Yes, for those who came in late, I'm going to 3 lives a week, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. It's very exciting. And I welcome anyone to join us in our beautiful little group called the Circle of Love, named after what we just did. And yeah, follow me on socials, check me out with whatever you want. This video for this live will probably be up tonight on my YouTube for anyone wanting to watch the replay. And then otherwise, yeah, thanks for being here. I welcome any and all in donations as an energetic exchange and a show of love and appreciation. If you're on the Apple OS devices, yeah, I have no problem with you waiting until after live, or you can do it now. I don't really care either way, but for those that don't know, Apple takes 30% of your donation when you do it during a live. Um, I don't really have a feeling around that one way or another. But anyways, loved having you guys here. I will see you guys on Friday or in someone else's live in between, or on Sunday or next Wednesday or whatever. So I'm just extending a warm hug to all of you. And I hope that you have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, or if you're someone like Joanne, one of our friends in the future, as I like to say, your Thursday unfold beautifully. So thank you for being here. What are you guys saying? Deborah, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Oh, Susan, you found that. Oh, that was great. I'm glad you liked that. Powerful. Yeah, spectacular. Joanne says, you're welcome, Joanne. Amanda, I'm glad you were here. I hope you got what you needed for today, my friend. That is awesome for you. And then Kiana, you're most welcome. Heading out now to meet a beautiful friend, Joanne. I love that for you. I know I need to go, but I always want to linger here longer with you guys and just chit chat because it's just so much fun to spend time together. So, anyways, I will go because I have other things to do and other people to do them with. But sending big hugs to all of you. Much peace and take care. Bye bye.